Hello everybody, welcome back. It's a brand new day. We have two heaters today, and this I think it will be pretty straightforward because the customer is telling us that the pump is not working, and right away we can see that there is some kind of mounting issue, I guess from factory. And also the O-ring can be seen, which is, I don't think it's a good sign. And probably the problem is that this bracket was tightened too much, and it deformed the pump or something like that, and they are saying that the pump is not working. So before I take it down, I will leave it the way it is, and I will only connect the power. Now this is strange, this should be staying there. Yeah, I believe this is put on backwards. Yeah, I think like that. Okay, never mind. I have a plug like this somewhere, and I will just connect it to the battery and see if the pump is working or not. Yeah, it's just a simple two wires and that's it. The interesting one will be this. This is a 12-volt heater, and it was by mistake mounted to a 24-volt truck. So it remains to be seen if this is still working or not, or if something happened to it, what is burned or gone in it. Yes, I will just I will not even take this down until I supply it with power and see if it's dead or not. Okay, so I will go outside to the batteries and try to start this pump to see if it's rotating or not, or what the problem is there. Okay, so we are out at the batteries, and I already connected the pump. This is polarity sensible, so this is plus the cable with a little bit of purple, and this is minus. And there we have the bridge between the two batteries, because this is a 24-volt unit. Oh, yeah, clearly this pump is shorted. It shouldn't be this kind of sparks here, but this will be interesting if something happened to the unit itself, because this is quite a big short. Okay, so I will take the pump down for now, and I think I will have to plug the unit at least to power after changing it and see if it works. Okay, so I will take the pump down, and actually I never seen this before. Usually the pumps are not shorted, they do not work, but they are electrically correct, and the heater doesn't even throw us an error for the pump for a while. This is quite interesting. Yeah, I will open up the pump just to see what's inside of it. I don't know why it was mounted in that position. It actually fits quite okay here, so I don't know. what happened. The inside looks clean, so nothing to say there. Yeah, so let's open up this and see if there is water inside or something. This is too big. 15 or this. Yeah, this is okay. Yes, let's see what's inside here. Yes, this is fine. This is rotating, and I believe it should come out. Yes, but there is some water inside, but I don't think that's a problem here. The problem should be there is some electronics here. I opened this kind of pump before, so I just push the two pins inside and this pushes out the pump. So yeah, I can smell. Yeah, it's burnt. Something is it's smelling quite bad. I don't see any signs. Maybe it's just the coil itself. Yeah, anyway, this is it. This is gone. And also this is heat or not, I don't know. There is some kind of liquid inside, but I don't think this is the reason that it failed. And I can't tell you the reason, because usually if something happens, the pump gets blocked, and this is not rotating, but this never burned before. At least it didn't happen to me. Okay, so this is straightforward. There's nothing we can do here. We can only change the pump. I always, even if I know the customer can change it, there's nothing we can do with these pumps anymore, but I always want them back, because this is a part that if something happens on the road, or maybe the service guy has too hard hands or something like that, if this breaks, you need to change the whole pump. This is not a spare part. So I always ask for the defective pumps, because I get to keep this part, because this is important in some cases, and yeah, it's not worth changing a whole pump for this, just for this plastic. but it's not available as a spare part, so it's good to have them. Yeah. Now the interesting thing will be if the unit is working after changing the pump, because it's quite a big short here and I don't know if the ECU is affected or not. I hope not, but who knows. We have the new pump here, but I'm thinking that first I should test the unit to see if everything is okay with the ECU, because who knows, maybe these guys supplied it with too high voltage, or maybe this is mounted on a tanker, and if the tanker remained without batteries, they could jump started the engine itself, and maybe it supplied it with too high voltage. I don't think so, but let's see what the diagnostic says, because it's important in this case. This is a new heater, it's a warranty, so we have to see what's inside the ECU. Okay, so we have the heater connected to diagnosis. It looks like it's communicating with the ECU. We can see some working hours, the total on power, on middle, and yeah, I don't know why it keeps on jumping. It does this. Anyway, we will include it in the report. And yes, water pump does not pump and water pump short circuit. Okay, so I will save these errors. I don't have comments, so yes, okay. And the way I save these reports usually is with a PDF printer, because this way I have them, and for later, and also in this case for claiming this pump in warranty from the manufacturer. Yes, okay. So the next thing is to mount the new water pump, and I will be also connecting the fuel pump, and I will simulate a start to see that the heater is going through all the steps. We will not test it with water and everything, because it's clearly that the fault is the water pump, and it seems like everything else is working. We will just look at the date, 29, yes, and we will enter the customer name here, and that's it. So we'll be mounting the pump and coming back to the diagnostics. Okay, so this operation is pretty straightforward. We just put the pump back the way we took it down. We will just put this in a box like this. Who knows, maybe somebody will need that plastic case later. Yeah, we can help him only with this. Not make them buy the whole pump. I will just, I don't know, I will put it here somewhere. I will pretty much forget about it by the time it comes, but who knows. Let's hope that I will remember in time. Okay, so this is the new pump. Actually, I will deliver it like this. We could use a little bit of lubricant here. Let me see if I have Yeah, I think this is enough. Just a touch for the O-ring to go in easier. Now, no, it's mostly on my hands. No, okay. Just a little clean here. Everything is fine. I will use a little bit of lube from a spray. And now that's okay. Good, so we'll just mount the pump here. Should we use this? Old, it's pretty much the same. And now let's see if tightening this will push the pump in the position it was, or just somebody from the factory fitted it like that. Yeah, looks good from my side. Actually, just I will connect it for testing, but when sending out the unit, I will take the pump down and put it in something to protect it, because of our friendly couriers. I do not want to say anything bad about them, but the thing is they are throwing the boxes from side to side, and even this is fitted in a box. This is all the time out of this range, and if the unit moves in the box, this is the first thing that will hit something or the ground. It's pretty much sure that this will break down, so I will just leave it on for now for testing the unit, and when sending it back to the customer, I will take down the pump and make sure it does not break on the road. Okay, actually you can see what I mean. They didn't protect the heater when sending it, and now the fuel line is filled up with something. Yeah, so I don't know. I will be looking for a needle or something like that to clean it. I don't know. Okay, I will find something for that. Okay, let's go out and supply it with voltage, and I will also connect the fuel pump, because if it's not connected, then the ECU will give out an error. So we'll just do a little short self-test and see if everything is okay. Okay, so I just used a very small drill to clean the fuel line, and this is what came out of it. It's a piece of cardboard, and I'm pretty sure it would have caused problems if I or the customer didn't see that. So I will just use a little bit of electric tape here. Yeah, and this will prevent anything from going into the fuel line. Okay, so we are here again. Like I said, I will just take the pump down and wrap it separately, so we avoid any chance of breaking it. Yes, that's it. Okay, so I have the heater connected to battery, and also the fuel pump is connected. This is the diagnostics. The reason is why it's on the floor, because I have this harness fixed to this test bench. I don't know if it's a good idea. I think I will be taking it down, but for now it's like that. And we will just go to the functional check and we will start the test. Okay, I can hear the water pump working. Usually you should not run it dry, but in this short period of time it will be no problem. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I will just wait for the fuel pump to tick. Could be that it happens today. Okay, I heard it once, I think. Yes. Okay, I will just stop it because it will just put out fuel. Yeah, so it's working. From my side, I think this unit is okay. There are no problems. Flame control, overheating sensors are the same, so this is okay. Yes, from my side is fine. We will just stop it. We will not save it. Did I say it? Okay. Yeah, that's about it for this one. Okay, so yes, it's still ventilating and it's trying to cool the heater. This is just some standard functioning. I will stop it just to avoid running the pump clean or dry. Okay, that's it for this heater. I'm curious about the other one, so let's see what's with that. Okay, so we are out with a second heater, the one that has been connected to 24 volts. Even if it's a 12 volts unit, this was done by mistake, so I'm trying to supply the unit with voltage. Let's see what happens. I'm doing this just in case we have a short. Well, seems to be starting, or at least the control unit is trying to find the heater. Something clicked again, and well, I don't think there is a problem here. Okay, just for this I will connect the pump also, because I didn't, to see if it starts. Okay, so we have an error when trying to start the unit. 47. Now I do not recall what this is, but I keep a manual here just for that. 47 says that the pump is overloaded or in short circuit, but I'm pretty much sure that my pump is good. I will try another one just for that, just for the sake of it, but I'm pretty sure that this means the ECU is gone. Okay, let's try another pump. Okay, so I did change the pump. No, it doesn't want me in wide mode, whatever. Okay, so I changed the pumps and I will start the unit again. I'm pretty sure that the other pump is good, because I have been testing units with that pump for a long time and there is no reason why it just failed like that, especially short circuit or overload, because 95% of the cases the pumps get locked. they get blocked mechanically, and electrically they are just fine. Okay, anyway, I connected a new one. This is brand new, so it's really low chances of having two defective pumps. Okay, so when I started it first, about this time the unit displayed the error code. Yes, and let's see if it's 47. Yeah, it's the same code. 47 0. Okay, so we have only this one. We can delete it. Okay, it's 0 now, but it will come back. So I guess this means that I was happy that nothing is wrong with the heater, but actually it's a fault with the ECU. Okay, so I will change the ECU, and also it's a good thing that the customer sent the pump also. I don't know if this was or was not connected when the heater was installed, but it's good to check this also. Maybe this is also defective by receiving 24 volts, or I don't know. Okay, actually I will talk to the I will change it anyway, because I have to know if the pump is good or not. So we will just stop it. Actually, I will directly take it down from the battery, because the heater didn't start, so it's no problem. There's nothing to cool down. Okay, so let's change the ECU. Okay, so I have changed the ECU. This is the old one. It looks perfect. It's quite a shame for it and for what happened with this unit, but there's nothing I can do about it. I have also mounted its own pump, and can already hear it's working. I don't even think this was mounted from the way it looks. Only the heater was taken out of the box and put on the truck at 24 volts, and yeah, that happened. Yeah, so it should be working. We are now pumping air, that's the problem, and until this line gets primed, the heater will not start. But basically this is it, and this was the problem. Now we will call the customer and let him know. Actually, it's interesting that the customer told us this problem, because if he would have sent the unit without it, I would have never guessed that this was connected to 24 volts. So yeah, anyway, this is the situation right now, and well, it's working, or it will be working in a few minutes after the line gets primed. So always check and double check that the voltages are correct, and pretty much you cannot break a heater if you connect a 24 volt heater to 12 volts, but looks like it can be broken if it's connected to a larger power supply. Should we wait for the unit to start? Well, we can hear the fan spinning up. But why isn't the pump working? I think it's just trying to do its cycle of ventilating before starting again. Yeah, exactly when I stopped the video, the fan went to the lower speed, and now it should be trying to start again anytime now. Okay. Well, now the pump, it's changing its sound. It should be that the air is out of the fuel line. Yeah. Okay. It's getting there. Yeah. It should be working. I will just connect the exhaust. Yeah, just like that. Okay, I will leave it running for a few minutes and then pretty much the problem is solved. Okay guys, just as a bonus for today, we have this little fridge. It's actually a professional grade fridge, and it's used to transport medicine and vaccines and so on. And this is made, I think, to keep temperatures between 0 and 25 degrees with plus. I don't think this is a freezer, it's just a fridge. And we get this, it's defective. So what happens is we turn on the fridge. Yeah, it's trying to start, and this is the only thing it happens. It tries again. Yeah. Okay. So at first when I came across something like this, I started to measure everything for input, output, voltages from the electronics of the compressor and everything, but the problem is very simple. It's actually only this switch is defective, so I will change the switch, and you can see after that the unit is working just fine. Okay, so this just comes out from here, and this is the switch we'll be mounting. Yeah, it's a new one. Oh, and actually this is bent, but why? Yeah, I think it's okay now. We just connect it here, and actually I will be using both of my hands now. To put the switch in its place. Okay, there we go. And we will try to See now. Okay, I can hear the compressor starting. I will not leave the unit running too much because somebody put foil all over the unit. I don't know why. And this is where all the ventilation holes are, so yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is the only problem. So I will stop it, and that's it for today. Okay guys, thank you for watching, have a nice day, take care, and we will see you next time. Okay, bye.